Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 4th, 2025. This is for Libra. Last shuffle for Libra. I almost said September 4th. I know that's not a Libra date, but that may be a date that's important and that may pertain to whatever is coming out today, whatever it comes out. Your higher self is asking of you to play it safe. I feel that you're a genius or you understand something on a very fundamental and deep level, and that you don't have as much confidence in yourself about what you're seeing. I feel that you would have more confidence if you surrounded yourself with a lot of love, but I feel that you are surrounded with a lot of love, but you just may not recognize it at this time. I feel that you are very well supported by people, especially if you live in a home with certain people. Well, if you live in a home with them, they support the crap out of you. There's no need to worry. The angels are saying everything's going to work out fine. There, you should not worry. You're not wasting your time. If you feel like you are being delayed in any way, because your higher self may be telling you, you need to hurry up, you need to do it, you need to act, you need to go. And I feel that you need to be calm. You need to calm yourself, right? You spent long enough. I feel that that's something here coming in that you have. I feel that some of you have a successful idea. You have an idea that's going to freaking take you out of this is, whatever's going on. You got an idea that's going to put you up in the game. You need to have confidence in it, and you need to calm yourself so that you don't do to, like, you know what I mean? You don't get finicky and rush and do something. And I feel that many of you are vulnerable and sensitive also. So while usually when we have a creative side, usually when we're artistic, usually when we're like a romantic, that opens us up because we are already vulnerable and open. Well, it opens us up, duh, right? That opens a person up. The most artistic, the most romantic people are very open to the creative energy that flows through the universe, right? We're open to it. Therefore, it that that leaves us vulnerable to people who could see your bright energy and decide that they want to extinguish it. You know, what we attract as people is the opposite, and something that it works in tandem with it usually, right? So I'm seeing that for you. I'm seeing you being one who has a crazy idea that will be extremely successful. It's important to focus on your idea and spend some time on it. Make your plans, but don't feel rushed. Don't feel rushed. You're surrounded by a lot of love. How you know you're surrounded by love? Maybe the people around you aren't always the happiest. Maybe they're not always the friendliest. But the thing that you have to know is that if you have an idea and things are coming together to make it real, that's love. That means that your creator loves you. Your spirit guides love you. Your guardian angels love you. Your ancestors love you when things come together like that, right? Everything, and that's just a fact. So they want you to understand that you are surrounded by a lot of love. You want to use emeralds. Emeralds, the stone, or even the color. The stone, it doesn't matter the state of the stone. I have a very raw piece of emerald that doesn't even look like freaking emerald. If you saw it, you'd be like, what the heck? There's black in it. There's a bunch of, opaque white and like some emerald color. And like it's some of it is in this realm of color. But it doesn't matter the state of that stone. You want to use it, you could hold it in the palm of your hand. That works for me. I usually put it in the left palm for me. That's just how it works for me, though. And you can feel and I can feel heat coming off of it. Sometimes it gives me imagery, sometimes it evokes feelings. But you want to use that stone, whether you're wearing the jewelry, whether you have that stone, you put it on your desk, you have it in your pocket, whether you're wearing just a color, it vibrates a frequency of calm into a person, to calm in the mind, calming the body, and calming the soul, so that you can hear your ancestors, your angels, your guardian, all of them, okay? Your spirit guides telling you, don't worry. There's no need to worry. I see them cupping their hands around their mouth and whispering this to you, that you've got to practice something. Don't feel rushed. Practice it, put it together, plan it. You are surrounded by love. Don't worry, we've got you. Get it together. so that you can be confident in your genius. I'm seeing Uranus placements in this. They want you to know that you're very bright energy, so that color uplifts you. Bright colors uplift you. If you have been trying to figure out why you're so down, you might want to incorporate bright colors. You will want to surround yourself with uplifting media, uplifting music, whatever that would be for you. It doesn't always have to be music that's labeled as uplifting. You know what I mean? But because some things evoke different things in other people. I actually knew a young man that used to literally go to sleep listening to death metal. And death metal for me, it kind of hypes me up. I'm looking around, my head's on a swivel when I listen to it. I've listened to it and I'm just like, well, I don't know what he's saying, but it feels like I need to be looking over my shoulder right now. But he would put it on and go to sleep. Oh, I'm tired. Really? That's interesting, right? And for some people, like gospel music, like gives you so much energy, or R&B or whatever the case. It does not matter what it is. It just matters what it evokes in you, whatever uplifts you. You want to focus on things that are colorful, that make you feel bright and sunny, and helps you to connect to that side of you that's very bright energy, so that you are able to walk through your home and realize you aren't wasting your freaking time, right? I feel that a lot of you, your dreams are about to come true. I feel like your dreams are about to come true. You really need to trust your heart and continue to follow your heart's guidance. Don't let your mind start telling you stuff, because when our minds take over, our minds start calculating stuff, and before you know it, we're not doing anything. We're in analysis paralysis. Let your heart lead the way. I feel that when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, that it's really, really important that you start to share things with someone, your innermost self, to a person, and be open to listening to what they have to say about what they really want out of life. It's time to start talking about dreams, our wishes. Maybe not, oh, I had that bill to pay, and yesterday I had to do this, and then today I'm going to work, and this and the third. But really opening up and talking about what our real, true dreams are for ourselves, not what we settled for. Because that's what we usually talk about as people. You know what I mean? When we talk, we don't go, you know what I always wished I could do? I mean, some of us do that. And I think that's the coolest kind of conversations to have. But most of the time, I notice, especially in relationships, you end up talking about bills, and you end up talking about the kids if you have any. And you end up talking about your mother or your parents, or what happened to you, and what you are afraid is going to happen to you, and all that. And it's hard to sit down and say, you know what I always want to do? And that's something you got to do. You got to do it. If you don't do it, if you don't, because Spirit's bringing it up, they're saying that's not a wasted conversation. This is something that needs to be spoken about, because that's where angels are saying there's no need to worry. Say it, because it needs to be said. You need to speak that spell out. That's why they call it spelling. Everybody's um, so funny about that. You can be a believer of a higher creator, a higher power, a creator, and still understand the concepts of this physical world. You know what I mean? Because the creator made all of it. So, you know, how are you demonizing one part of what was created, and then glorifying one that's cherry picked to fit your narrative? That's just a very, very odd concept to me. It always has been, to be honest with you. But they want you to know that nothing is wasted. You got to speak it out. You got to speak your spell out over your life. You are surrounded by a lot of love. I don't see anyone surrounded by any dark energy. I've actually 2 weeks ago, I actually saw I had a reading of a general one. It wasn't for Libra. I can't remember what sign it was, that was talking about black magic being done on somebody. I'm not seeing that happening to you. I'm seeing beautiful energy surrounding you. I feel emotional about that. But man, oh gosh. So you got the Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Strength, Eight of Wands, and so your higher self is telling you something is coming quickly towards you. Spend your time wisely. Doesn't mean that you're wasting time if it's not what you consider wise, but it's about what you're focused on. Because I'm seeing angel number 1717, and it's telling me that you're heading in the right direction usually when that comes out. It's really important that you take some deep breaths, That's where I'm seeing a lot of calm coming in, a lot of just practice this. Don't worry so much. Don't feel like you're failing. Honor yourself. Honor every part of you, your body, everything. Because they want you to say, my body is a wondrous and magnificent machine, and I feel privileged to live in it. I feel privileged to be who I am. I feel honored that you made me the way that you are, like that I am, kind of vibe. You got to say that to yourself. You got to really believe it, Right now you got to rely on self. I feel like you're the bright energy in a situation. You can't rely on anybody else to come in with light. I feel like you're the light, right? Um, you really might not even believe that you're going in the right direction, but you really are. This is all part of the process, the drama, the whatever, part of the process here, right? Because the playing it safe is a 7 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. The only way to protect your idea, protect this opportunity coming towards you, the play it safe at all, is to challenge yourself, practice your craft, challenge yourself. Travel is the Devil and 5 of Swords. You've been through a lot. You've been dealing with people who are. They're saying that you've come a long way. Don't sabotage yourself. One, two. You've come a long way, and you have dealt with people who don't really have your back. You have dealt with people who you may feel has sabotaged you. You may have been in an abusive situations with people, and you also have. It seems like you have had all manner of things said about you too. But I feel that something occurs that shows you that you're above that, or you have overcome it. You have overcome whatever, right? Nothing can make you feel defeated. Not as defeated. You know what I mean? Like if I've ever felt defeated, no one can make me feel that way again, type of thing. I may feel defeated, but it will never be that bad again. Ascendant Masters with the Chariot and 5 of Wands. The Ascendant Masters energy is about making your plans, about knowing that you can overcome whatever comes your way, that this is all drama coming towards you. You just need to make your plans and stick to them. You are a genius. You need to look into your Uranus placements and see where your genius lies. See what it is that you understand readily, easily, the pattern recognition the power that you have in that, right? Because some people recognize patterns in people, some people recognize patterns in whatever, but you may recognize something. There's something that you are gifted with, imbued with, and you might feel it in your body. Like if you're surrounded by a certain kind of people, all of a sudden you're like, I don't know why I got this feeling in the pit of my stomach. I think we should leave. I feel that the Ascendant Master's energy is about your wisdom that you gained through life. You know that there's trouble ahead, but that there's no need to worry. It's not that you have a lot of troubles ahead for you, but 5 of Wands speaks of troubles, but it speaks of troubles and there's not anything you can't handle or deal with. You can make you can get through that. Year of the Rabbit may be very significant to you, and this could be a year when you started to realize that I need to really be I need to use my creative gifts to do something bigger with my life here. Or it could represent the year you were born, or something significant happened, or when, yeah, like I said, significant happened, or someone significant to the story was born. So this could be 2023, 2011, 1999, 87, 75, 63, 51, 39, and 27. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Capricorn, a Cancer, or a Virgo. So you could be a Virgo Libra cusp dealing with a Leo Virgo cusp, or a Cancer Leo cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you really don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.